I just wanted to ask you a question. How do you feel when you're done watching an anime or finished reading an entire book of manga? Um, because like for example, I feel a sense of wholeness. If I go for a long period of time without watching any anime, that's when it's like I start like I really need to watch some anime. I need to get back into it. But the reason why I asked is because the other day I was reading that Not Saving Life. I'd already finished volume one of that, but I was reading Black Lagoon, the manga, and I had finished it. It left me in suspense, like waiting to get the next volume, which I already got in advance. But I just want to know how does it make you feel? Like, do you also feel a sense of completion? Like, yeah, you know, I really learned something from this anime or manga. I really, got something out of this, or it was very entertaining, you know, as well. Because you know, it's like I guess I would say it's like playing a video game. You're really playing it like you playing a classic video game like a Mega Man X2 or something, and you get to that boss that you don't have any power ups, you don't have any like special abilities, and then you beat him like finally after like 8 tries you beat him, and it's like yeah I did I could yeah you know I imagine it would feel something like that, for you. For me, it's like it's kind of like that for me too, because I tried so hard, I finally achieved it. Or in the case of reading manga, it's like yeah, I invested a lot of time reading this, excuse me, reading this manga. I really got through all of it because as I said in another video, manga is typically in black and white, read from right to left. And so there's a lot of text you got to read. There's a lot of things you got to go through. It's not just a matter of crack open, look here, and done. Um, so yeah, how do you feel about it? I mean, for me, it makes me feel good. It really does make me feel good. Because when I finish reading a manga, it's like yeah, you know, of course I don't like when you go to the bookstore and they never have the volume you need. Like you finish volume three, so you need volumes four and five, and they got volume seven or eight, but they don't have five or six or even four. But thanks to online ordering, that kind of takes care of the problem, except in the case of Sumomo Momo, which I can't find volume four anywhere, at least not in the sites that I've checked so far. But as far as anime is concerned, yeah, it's faster. I mean, you're actually watching instead of just having it read to you. Or, excuse me, instead of just reading it, you're actually having it. You're actually having a story read to you. Spoken to you. You're giving those characters life, and I like that. You know. So I guess when it comes to manga, it makes me feel like, all right, yeah, I'm the reader. I'm the one who read this material. Awesome stuff. Sometimes not so awesome stuff. Um, but when I'm watching an anime, it's kind of different because it's like, okay, I don't feel as fulfilled as I do when I finish reading a manga. So I mean, it's very understandable when you think about it because manga has a lot more chapters and whatnot, obviously, than your average anime episode. So yeah, just something to think about. How do you feel when you finish reading a manga? Do you feel, or watching an anime, do you feel more fulfilled or do you feel somewhat empty? Just something to think about. I'm baking cookies, so I got to get back to that now before they burn. Later.